Hey y'all, it's Amanda and this is my Texas Zone 8 garden, and before we dive in, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share this with a fellow gardening friend. Okay, it's been a while. Y'all probably noticed I took several days off. It's been a rough week. So my dog Buffy died. And I'm heartbroken, and it's made it really hard to do gardening things because she's always with me and when I do the gardening things. And so I took some time off for that. And before that, I actually injured my back. If you saw that last video I did where I was sitting in my backyard pulling grass out of my mulch paths, I ended up injuring my back pretty bad. And I was laid out for 2 days. And of course, during that time, Buffy was with me the whole time. So anyway, I'm struggling, sad. I friggin' love that dog. And watching your children say goodbye to an animal that's been in your life for a decade is real hard too. But it was time. She had a stroke in the middle of the night, and she also has a collapsed trachea. She's 14 years old. She had no movement in her body, just her head could move, and there was just no going back at that point. So anyway, we made that tough decision. It was rough. So here I am at Green Acres. I'm trying to get out. Being in my house is very sad right now. It feels very lonely. Today is my first day where everybody went back to school and work, and it's just me, and I just needed to get out. So I'm at Green Acres in Melissa, and we are going to walk around and enjoy the plants. I'm specifically going to focus on fall color and try to get myself motivated and excited to do some fall planting, because it's been about a week since I did that when I had injured my back and then with Buffy being gone. So I'm trying to get myself motivated to go in there. So it's hard, y'all. It's hard stuff. But let's go check it out and see what they have. Okay, so with this being so many rough days in a row with my injured back and then with Buffy, I have totally neglected the garden, specifically all those fall seedlings that I had planted in the front, which in all fairness aren't doing super great right now. And I'm disappointed, but then also, I just had to make the decision to take care of my body. And then I just didn't have it in me after Buffy was gone. So they definitely have everything set up for fall. All the pumpkins. Looks like you can buy bales of hay here and corn stalks, which is very exciting. No, sir. Thank you. Thanks. So the bales of hay, large bales of hay, are $17.50. And then they've got basically a pricing guide up here. Corn stalk bundles are $16. Bales of hay $17.50. Small pumpkins are $2. The big mama pumpkins are $65. Specialty pumpkins are $9.50 to $13.50, and carving pumpkins are $5.50, $7.50, and $12.50. Now I did pick up a few pumpkins at Walmart. I got just your standard carving pumpkins like this, and I got them for like $4.99. So it's a little pricey over here. But they definitely have some really cool pumpkins. I'm always a fan of Cinderella. And I love stacking pumpkins as well. I think it's beautiful. These are actually some of my favorites, the ones that look like they have warts all over them. So, and then just for reference, these really big ones. And these are huge. Those are the ones that are $65. Okay, and then looking around for mums, they have 12-inch potted mums. These are the nicer pots. $22.50, and that's with the nicer container. These are all nicer containers. $22.50. I mean, this is pretty big. I don't intend on buying mums this year. They just don't last very long for me, so it's tough buying them because I feel like my money is not well used. Now, so far from what I've seen, it looks like all of their mums are in the nicer containers. Here's some that aren't. So these are, they're 8-inch, just regular pot, nursery pot mums, and they're $10.50 each. And they're like really picked over. They've got some smaller ones over here. The smaller ones are $5.50. All right, but we're focusing on fall colors. We've still got some vincas here. Calendula. The yellow calendula is really pretty. It'd be fun for some fall containers. Now they do have petunias. Purple's really great for fall containers, and actually I really like this deep pink for fall containers as well. This one's called Burgundy Madness, and this one's called Midnight Madness, and it looks like these are $1.75 each. But you can see a couple of these would be really nice in a container, just to add a little color. This right here, Purple Prince Alternanthera, and this is really pretty, especially with the dark stems. This is great for putting in containers. It's fall color. They've got some coleus, they got some pentas, some red, could work, red petunias. They've got some pre-done containers over here, which are $29.50 per container. And they've got some Creeping Jenny tucked in them, purple fountain grass, a little mum, some marigolds, and some petunias. Now this is really pretty. This is the celosia. I think it's like dragon something or other. Let me see if I see a tag. I don't see a tag on it. Dracula, that's what it is. And no price on those. I'm going to guess, since they have the nicer pot, around $20. Now, now's a good time to go ahead and get some snapdragons. You can plant them out now for the fall, and in our area, they will overwinter outside and then come back massively in the spring. So this is really fun and great for fall color right here. Snapshot red bicolor. I don't know if I would want that color in the spring though, but I like it for fall. I plant this color a lot for snapdragons in the fall because I like it for fall, but then I think it bridges well to the spring as well. These are $1.75 each, or $23.50 per flat. All right, looking at some more petunias over here. These are bigger containers. We got some great celosia. These are $3.50 each. That red color is fabulous. I even like this kind of pink corally color. I think it's nice, and the yellow is good. Begonias. It looks like they're starting to get in some of their ornamental kale and cabbage. These are $3.50 each. dianthus. I do like these petunias that have a little bit more, not petunias, snapdragons that have a little more red tone to them. You can see that this actually has 3 plants in it. Some zinnias, some more celosia. Smart Look Red is the name of that one. Little pots of marigolds. My marigold seedlings that I had started, I haven't paid attention to. They've started getting spider mites, so I'm going to have to battle that and see if I can get it to come back. It's amazing what a few days of neglect will do. So I have some Proven Winners coleus, but this is $7.95 per quart, which is a lot. This one is called Color Blaze Wicked Hot, 24 to 40 inches. That would be glorious in a container. I like this one. It's called Witch, maybe? Wicked Witch, yeah. This one's a fun one too. These get really big and large and in charge. Got some more Supertunias, really red. Some of the purple, which is called Royal Velvet. I do like this Cafe Latte, or Latte, Supertunia Latte. I like it for fall as well. It's really pretty. This one's Persimmon. Bubblegum. And then Super Bells right here. Now Super Bells, they like to be all by themselves in containers for me. They don't like to be with anything else because they don't like to be overwatered. So this one's Plum. Coming over here, Honeytunia. I like that yellow color, it's just pretty. Cassandra, and I buy it every year, and every year it dies in my containers, so we're not doing it this year, y'all. Not gonna happen. I do like some of the Purple Heart. Tradescantia, is this Tradescantia? No, Purple Queen. Cressa. I like that for fall. Now these coleus are $5.95. Lantana. What is this called? Nemesia? Yeah, Nemesia. And once again, I do like this color for fall. I think it's really pretty. Those are pretty. Ornamental peppers. I would love to get some ornamental peppers today. And at $5.95, it's a little bit less expensive than some other ones that I've seen at other places. I do really like this, the reds. But I didn't grow any of this year, so I would like to pick some up. Some more petunias over here. I do like this really deep wine color. I think is really pretty. These are all $5.95. Look at this. That's really pretty. What's this? I don't know what that is. All right, some more snapdragons. Like I said, you can plant snapdragons now, and they'll give you color throughout the fall, and they'll kind of die back during the winter, and then they'll come back massively in the spring. Lots of marigolds. These are $1.75 each, or $23.50 per flat. They look big and healthy. More pumpkins. All right, here we have our ornamental kale, which I do like putting in containers. It's a touch early for ornamental kale because it's so warm right now, it will bolt. I really like it when it has this ruffly color. More flats of celosia. Kind of a mixed flat. Okay, and over here we have our tricolor sweet potato vines. Pretty. And then we've got our dark purple, which I really do love this for containers at this time of the year. The dark purple is beautiful. And then we have the lime green. All right, over here is all of their herbs, fall veggies and such. And they're all $3.25 for a 4-inch pot. All right, I see some more color over here, so let's go check that out. So here's the larger containers of the kale, ornamental kale and cabbage. I do really like this one. It's $8.75. It's a pretty good price. The best prices for the size that I've ever seen is at in Farmersville at Homegrown. And these you can make look bigger too. So you can actually come in and you have to go leaf by leaf. This is a florist trick. But you can go in and flip the leaf wrong side out and open up the entire plant. So see how much bigger that is now compared to what it was like that. All right, some more peppers, although not super colorful peppers. These are tiny little purple peppers called Midnight Fire. Got a lot of blooms though, so you look ready to go. This one's called Sedona Sun. More celosia. This is called Intense Purple. Some begonias. Some larger containers of coleus. Angelonia, raspberry. Gosh, that's super pretty. Some of the purple Angelonia. Caladiums would be super good on my fall containers right now. And you can see that you can really get some pretty fall colors from it. It'd be good on my shade porch area. That'd be really pretty. All right, lantana. And these really can go to some fall color and work out pretty well. Especially like the orange and this peachy one. It's called Hot Blooded Red. It's really pretty. Looks like a lot of their plants need to be watered pretty badly. Even this yellow would be really beautiful in a container. These are $8.75. I like that other yellow better that's a little bit looser and a little bit more golden than this for fall containers. Although I do like the darker foliage of this. I think it's really pretty. This one's nice too. Confetti. This guy gets big. It's real big. I grew that one year and it was a lot. Okay, we have Veronica, Skyward Blue. Got some Rudbeckia. I have Rudbeckia seedlings going, but they're not growing very fast, so we'll see what happens with that. Coneflower is always a great choice for fall containers. It just screams fall to me. I feel like all of the colors of coneflower are just really perfect for fall. And it looks like coneflower is 2 for $10 right now. So it's a little picked over, but if you can get in here and find a few that work, their blooms last quite a while. It's like this one's a good one. Got some good color. That one's a good one back there. So you can find some good ones out of the sponge. It's a good price. More mums. These are all perennials over here. Salvias. Some fall color. Mexican firebush. Coreopsis would be great color for fall. Some of these Salvia gregis, Mirage. Dianthus always looks good. Oh, here's some fall asters. Now, this is great. This one's a pink one. All right, and it looks like there's 3 plants in here. So $9.75 per container. Henry III pink and King Henry III purple. And I do have a lot of fall asters in my garden, and I love them. They are beautiful and they're fun and they're perennial. It's good to check out. Got some heucheras that are pricey. I'm super glad that I'm growing mine from seed this year. These would be lovely in containers. However, like I love this heuchera, but for like a fraction of the price, I can go get the dark purple sweet potato vine. That'll work great. Oxalis is a good option. Now back here is all their shrubs and trees, and I don't really have a need for any of that right now, but we'll glance around and see if we happen to see some fall color. This just reminded me over here that this is only my 2nd year with leopard plants, but I forgot that they will be putting off their blooms soon. So that's exciting. I do have one of these in the front garden and some of the containers I'm going to be working in. That's a leopard plant. Let me just see if I happen to see any fall color. Japanese maples are all really pretty. Starting to get their color. It's exciting. Sorry, I keep clearing my throat, y'all. I don't usually walk this far back, but walking and moving my body feels good right now. I think one of the hardest things about losing Buffy is going home and her not being there waiting, because she's my shadow. She was my shadow. Like I said, I've been with her for a decade, and I love hard. But part of grieving and part of the sadness is that I loved her so much. Without the love, there wouldn't be sadness. I'd rather love than not be sad. Look at the colors. Blood good Japanese maple. Beautiful. All right, let's go see what they have inside. Okay, let's go inside. Just checking if they have any like fall decor. I do love all these little rustic pots. These baskets are lovely too. Usually the seasonal stuff is up front. So we'll go check that out. They got a little Halloween blow up right there. It's pretty cute. Here we go. I like the yay, you're here. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Got some Halloween decor, some fun little doodads. This pumpkin's beautiful. This guy's pretty cool. These pumpkins are beautiful. I like how they took some old dead trees, branches that obviously didn't make it outside, covered them with spider webs. I think that's cool. It's an easy way to decorate for very inexpensive, especially if you've got a couple of old branches. It's great. Looks like they have some more over here. I'm intrigued by these, but none of them have enough light to turn off or on, so, or enough energy. Do you like these mushrooms? They have a lot of bulbs. I'll come back to that. No, I think I'll do that in a different video. There's some Day of the Dead stuff. These little bitty pumpkins are just lovely. They're glass. Those are gorgeous. This is gorgeous. Look at this gourd. $18.50. I think that's actually a really great price. Beautiful. I like all the ghosts. Ghosts are $26.50 each. Super cute. Okay, I made it. I found some pretty things. Still feel really sad, but it was good to walk around and get out in nature. I'm getting gas right now. Yeah, so I'm going to try to plant up some fall containers. I think that would be good for me to get outside, get some vitamin D, and start moving forward without Buffy in the garden, as sad as that will be. But I appreciate y'all coming along today. I'm not going to give you the big spiel. I'm tired. As always, she's a mad gardener or a decorator or anything else that she wants to be. Thanks, y'all.